I routinely use large language models for storytelling and role play privately and locally on my own system. I do it out of fun or even for some of the blogging purposes, and that is why I am always keen to find out which models are performing optimal and which ones are not. That is why I was looking for some sort of benchmark or leaderboard for the LLMs which are tailored towards storytelling and role play. That is when I stumbled upon this Hugging Face dataset where this guy has graciously created this leaderboard. So, really, thank you for creating it. If you look through this benchmark, this is to evaluate the ability of large language models to be used as an uncensored creative writing assistant. Human evaluation of the result is done manually by the author to assess the quality of writing. So, it is one man's opinion, by the way. There are 24 questions, some standalone, other follow ups to previous questions for a multi turn conversation. The questions can be split half half in two possible ways. First split is 50% safe for work, and which are the safe questions that should not trigger any guardrails, whereas 50% is NSFW or the questions covering a wide range of not safe for work and illegal topics which are testing for censorship. The second split is between story and smart. Story means that 50% of questions are creative writing tasks covering both NSFW and SFW topics, whereas smart means that 50% of questions are more about testing the capabilities of the model to work as an assistant, again covering both the NSFW and SFW topics. When I look at this benchmark, um, I have already done few videos on few of the models, and there are few others which I still yet to cover, but the findings are quite interesting. For example, if you look at this Miku 120 billion parameter model, which is also listed on this benchmark, then I agree with the researchers that this Miku one has a tendency to use lists when replying. It has difficulty following instructions properly when there are multiple consecutive line breaks. It is very important those are removed from the prompt to get better result. Totally agree with that. And sometimes you need some help to bypass censorship, and that is very true too. And these are the uh, thinking and finding the researchers has posted in that model card, and I'll drop the link in video's description so that you can read it in detail. Now, um, there is also this interesting model which I covered on my channel too sometime back by Undi 95, the Miku 70 billion. It says in the card that actually more censored than the original one, and it has more difficulty following instruction. That is one thing, yes, absolutely. And the ability to stay consistent within a long answer and the quality of generated text have also decreased. Totally correct. And then there are a lot of other things which you can read there. Now, what areas these models they cover, they and these benchmarks, this actually covers evaluation of different writing styles, writing quality of narration, grammatical and syntactic tests. I have no idea what syntactic test means. And then multi-turn conversation and ability to recall information, job interview practice, gastronomy, geography, planning, step-by-step instructions, mechanics through ability to engineer flow of complex physical interactions, understanding and summarization of long text, anatomy, medical knowledge, censorship, and it doesn't include any role play, mathematics, coding, and trick questions. So, I think I said role play at the start of the video. I think role play is not included. It is just about mainly creativity, which I just mentioned. Okay. Now, each response here, which you can also see on this board, is scored from 0 to 6. Some questions have a double score as separate criteria are evaluated, and then 0 is for technical failure, whereas 6 is exceptional answer, and then rest is in between. So pretty cool, really like it. So hats off to the researcher. I don't know the name, but it says Frocherick. So really good stuff, man. Maybe just improve it a bit. Maybe give it more sort of, I would say, information around what exactly how have you reached to this. For example, Wolfram Miku 120 billion 91. So that I think it will be good to see. at least for one model, more example as how exactly you have calculated these. But still very interesting. I would hope that there will be a community leaderboard by such models, especially around the story writing, as that would help a lot. That's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you know of any other leaderboard for creativity, please let me know, because that is very important, I guess. And I'll be very highly obliged if you could point me to any other benchmark, because for now this is really trial and error. Sometimes I think I spend more time trying out new models than really chatting with them just for fun. So it's always good idea to get more in-depth information about these models through these leaderboards. That's it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.